Welcome back, folks. Now this is it. This is the video. This is gonna get us our Stalhrim stuff going. But guys, I need to get up to level 80 first, and I'm not quite there yet. So, the dummy daggers, they still work. You can craft a bunch of those. Where you don't just feel like you're wasting a bunch of dummy daggers. You can go down to building materials, and we're gonna start doing house building pretty soon. And guys, you need all this stuff, probably mostly nails, but iron fittings and hinges, you're gonna need tons of those. And you're gonna need tons of locks, believe it or not. And look at that, that already did it, guys. Now, I'm not stopping at 80. I'm going to go ahead and, smith up everything that I've already collected. Just get that smithing skill up as high as I possibly can for right now. Now, that really bumps the smithing skill when you start getting into the jewelry. Alright, guys, I got my smithing and my alchemy set on. So I got the Falmer Helmet, the Circlet working. All that other stuff going into alchemy there. Then, of course, all the smithing stuff stacks. Not sure how much I'm going to want to enchant up right now, so I'm going to make 6 for now. That should get me going. In the smithing, I'm going to need it probably 2 or 3 at least. Alright guys, here it is, a joyous moment. Now I came armed to the teeth with some Stalhrim, but in order to, of course, unlock the Stalhrim specs, we've got to go ahead and unlock ebony smithing. If you want to know how to unlock Stalhrim, it's not just unlocking ebony. Be sure and catch my prior video, and I'll take you through the questline needed in order to be able to do that. Alright guys, there they are, 3 bows. Now they take 3 Stalhrim each, so that's going to be 9 Stalhrim right off the top. That's 2 for me, 1 for my follower. The dagger is going to be my follower because it only weighs 4.5 pounds. Alright guys, anytime I do anything with potion drinking or anything of the like, I always drop that save. Alright guys, so here it goes. 153% better. Now my smithing's higher than it used to be, so I should also be able to craft at least some of my clothing items up a little higher. Now I actually forgot I can go ahead and unlock this arcane smithing, and since I've got the perks to do that, I'm going to go ahead and do that. This will give me the ability to craft up things that I've already enchanted. And there they are. And if you want to validate that that smithing potion was working the whole time you were crafting, when you're done crafting, you can back out, go to active effects, and see if your potion is still there. Look at that, it goes from 143 to 158, and I'm not even wearing archery clothes right now. That is nuts! Guys, I just want to show you everything that's going into this bow right now. So we've got the Stalhrim Smithing going on, bam. We've got enchanting maxed out. We've got that extra effect at the top, bam bam. Destruction, we're stacking that with all of these, bam bam bam. We made our potions absolutely as strong as we possibly could have, bam. Alright guys, don't forget that Asdal set. And to validate you're getting the Asdal's Genius, the extra 10% on enchanting, there it is. And there we are, 38% stronger. Just like before, guys, we're going to do Chaos. And we're going to do Frost. Because remember, the Stalhrim gives you Frost bonuses. Alright, guys, so just look at all that damage output. Now, this isn't even base damage on the bow yet. This is strictly the enchantments we just did. So, guys, that's a combined total of 419 extra points of damage. And guys, the thing to keep in mind too is that's 50% chance for each element. So if it just does fire, you're going to get that 259 on that chaos damage. If it randomly does, say, fire and frost, you're going to get double that for the chaos damage. Now that's in addition to the already guaranteed 165 points of frost damage. And guys, if chaos damage does all 3... So yeah, I mean, this is just element damage, guys. Alright, so next up on the hit list, I'm going to go right back down to my Stalhrim bow there and get my Soul's Bow enchanted up. And again, right for that Chaos. And then, of course, the Soul Trap. Okay, 12 seconds I'm up to now. Not a bad deal. Now, I will enchant up the follower's weapons, but honestly, I'm kind of leery about doing it with the potion. I might just do it straight up here and see what it looks like, and I might even take out the Asdal set. Again, just trying to think about making sure she's not too overpowered, because, I still need to work on my archery skill, too. There's other things to think about there besides just, the soul gems. So it's really, it kind of works against you at some point if the follower is just way too overpowered. And I'm going to go ahead and add Absorb Stamina to that. That way she's not doing more damage output, but that will kind of keep her on her toes, and I'm going to do her dagger the exact same way. Guys, so yeah, I kind of had a change of heart there. I'm going to do the magicka on that. This way she can absorb magicka, you know, whoever I give the bow to. Serana comes to mind. She uses a lot of magic attacks. So, you know, thinking ahead a little bit here, I'm going to go with magicka for that reason. And I'm also going to do the dagger the exact same way. Okay, folks, so I don't know what my armor rating was before exactly. I think it was like around 214 or something. So yeah, just doing that little bit of extra smithing leveling that I did in my smithing skill really paid off just in the armor. But folks, check this out. So now I've got, right there, I've got archery going into the bracers, the circlet, the Falmer helmet, that's 3. Then I've got the jewelry, so that makes 5 total now, going into archery with 51% more damage. So watch this weapon damage now. Actually, before I show you that, I'm going to go ahead and equip the old bow. 247, and that was a good bow, guys. Don't get me wrong, that bow got us through Stalhrim and it got us to where we are now, but it's just... What is that, double? So yeah, that doubled just going into that. Now look at the same thing with the element damage. We were doing 185 of chaos damage before, and 104 of frost. And look how much that shot up, guys. 259 and 165 respectively. So all of that stuff we just dumped into all of these bows, guys, you're going to be able to go out one-hit giants, one-hit mammoths. If all 3 chaos, see, there it goes. You're going to be able to one-hit some dragons. And guys, I'm not even done yet. Like, as soon as I get my smithing skill up to 100, and I'm getting close, 92, but, you know, when I bump that up to 100, I'm going to go back through and, you know, re-improve all that stuff. Archery's about to hit 80, so that's going to be really awesome when I can bump that 20 more percent. But it's kind of cool that I get to show you what it is before we bump that up another 20%. Here it comes. Marksman Potion. 153% more damage. I kind of broke the game there. Notice, it only gives you 3 digits on the bow. So guys, we're actually pushing 1,410-ish damage output right now. So when I said we'd be pushing 1,000, folks, now that's in addition to the element damage. So remember, if all 3 of those chaos elements fire off, that's another 750 points of damage on top of the frost. So let's see here. 2,250, give or take, and that's just rough math. The rest of the game is now open to you. Skyrim is now open to you. Stalhrim is now open to you. Literally, everything is now open to you. So folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope even furthermore, that really helps you guys out. And if you're wondering how I got to this stage, please revisit all of my prior crafting videos. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'd really like to be able to push this information out to as many people as possible. And folks, with that, as always, best of luck and happy hunting.